Alrighty, let's get this thing cracking. Today is day for 9/11, September 12th, currently 5:37 a.m. And we're doing, I believe today's number 260. I'd have to go back to our YouTube channel to see the recordings. But I believe we're on number 260 today, live call number 260. But uh, today I'm going to uh, really focus on live execution in this one. Um, and we've been communicating in our Discord and over the past couple weeks about just kind of our intentions and how we're kind of playing or have played our workload and just where our time's been allocated over the last couple months. Man, Marcus and I, we spent a lot of times on the research side of things, understanding macroeconomics, understanding our macroeconomics indicators, and using that to build our own market sentiment, um, allowing us to make informed and profitable decisions in the market. We recently switched brokers to Interactive Brokers, and it's not a recommendation at all. We have no affiliation with Interactive Brokers. That is just the broker that we have decided to use. It's a very interactive, experienced trader friendly platform. There are a lot of kind of little intricate little pieces to it, but I do like it. There's a lot of very useful things um, that Interactive Brokers allows us to do that other brokerages won't allow us to do. But at the end of the day, it really just comes down to regulations and the credibility of the brokerage. And we are more than happy and really excited to start this adventure with Interactive Brokers. So today I still need to figure out how to execute a live position correctly. The way I thought it was is not the way it is supposed to be. So I tried to enter a little test. Just a little test entry. But it didn't put myself in the market, so I guess that's a good thing. Um, Hoping that I don't have the same challenge trying to exit the position. But yeah, it's gonna be might be a little quiet here for the next 30 minutes or so. Just kind of, I might throw on one of these YouTube videos just on how to um, execute the live position on the Forex side of Interactive Brokers. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just be able to figure it out. But yeah, here we go. Mm, I'm looking at my IB, my Trader Workstation. That's the platform that um, we have that Interactive Brokers uses a lot. That the Interactive Broker uses that allows us to read the market and execute our trades. I'll keep double checking to make sure I didn't enter in that position. Wanted to get in on this, man. Dang. Make a quick peek, get a quick peek at news though. Again, today's Thursday, September 12th, 9/12. That's why we got a whole bunch of PMI coming in the market. PMI released bullish, however, PMI producer price index. Our core PPI month over month, and then regular PPI month over month released slightly higher than expected, 0.1% higher than expected, respectively, for both those folders. unemployment claims, no surprises there. Really, really happy to see promising data here on unemployment claims. I know last week we had some pretty, not dreadful, some pretty disappointing results when it came to the labor market last week. Um, yeah, so it's good to see, the our what was thought was going to happen actually happened, And so as long as we have an understanding of what's going on, we're able to kind of leverage and kind of do particular things. But in our case, us trading, we don't get any push, any particular direction from unemployment claims. But here, just speaking in terms of the economy and what we want to see a more stimulated United States economy. We are past that 7:30 mark. We're currently 5:43. Got some 30-year bonds at 10 a.m. Little yellow photo at 7:30. I'm also gonna look at my FX book, which will probably give me some more insight. They'll probably be, essentially Marcus, as he hops on with us. Marcus was the one that kind of put me onto the fact that my FX book, which again I'll show here in a second, a lot of times it has some resources on there, not resources, has some news folders on there that Forex Factory just doesn't have. Not sure why Forex Factory wouldn't have all the same things my FX book that has. Maybe we'll figure that out with some continued usage of both platforms. But I just wanted to make that note as well. Ooh. Good mark. Shit. And I was trying to push. I'm gonna pull up this side by side. I'm gonna pull up this side by side. Okay. Um, Nothing scares me more than when I look down at my little mic meter and it's not moving. Um, and I think, oh, I've been muted this whole time. It's a sick feeling. Been there before. Hmm. Still shaking off some of the cobwebs from last night's rest. There's always a couple good morning texts, not a couple good morning texts, a good morning text to just send out. All right,
Testing, 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 testing. There we go. You hear me?
Hear
Testing,
hear
testing,
you.
testing. Yep, there it goes.
There goes. Fuck, dude. I need to.
Go taking off.
Yeah, move past all time high.
Mm-hmm.
I believe,
3K.
my brother. So I tried to. You might have to. I'm gonna need you to walk through something for me, bro. and
Interactive.
just the manual execution of these positions into your workstation. Uh, I don't know what I'm doing,
Yeah, let's do it together. You know,
but one sec.
I'm pulling up my thing right now. I'll tell you one thing that it doesn't bother me, but freaking trying to log in and then it's sending you that you got to put that challenge code in every single time.
Yeah, yeah. Have you done it? Have you like scanned the QR code? Have you done that?
Yeah, but it doesn't let me when I just log in normal. Like when I first opened up
Oh,
my interactive, but it's probably somewhere in our settings that we can adjust, like stay
hmm
signed on or something like that.
hmm
Especially when it's on our computer, like we shouldn't have to log in every single time.
Yeah. Bro, do you know what's crazy about that? And
Mm.
so I was literally thinking about that last night because I like was logged out of my trader workstation or something. And go back in. So I get this packet packet in the mail in my hand right now. And it's from Change Healthcare. It was
Mm.
addressed to me. My name's on. I don't know really how I'm involved with Change Healthcare at all. But at the top of this says notice of data breach to Quentin Gulliford. We're sorry to tell you about a privacy event. This letter is from Health Exchange Healthcare. This letter is from Change Healthcare. We work with many doctors, health, blah, 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 blah. What happened on February 21st, 2024? CHC found activity in our computer system that happened without our permission. We quickly took steps to stop that activity. We began investigating right away and hired a special team to help us. We also called law enforcement. We also turned off CHC systems to help protect our businesses, customers, and their individuals. Uh, on March 7th, 2024, we learned a cyber criminal was able to see and take copies of some data in our computer system.
What the
This
hell?
happened between February 17th, 2024 and February 20th, 2024. We received files that were safe to look at on March 13th, 2024. Yeah, bro. So this healthcare company had like a complete data breach and they had people's data taken, maybe mine. Bro,
Hey,
you
yo, that's crazy. You
so
said I have
I'm
no
already a
idea how I'm
little,
involved with
little
this company.
sketched, a little shit, right? I
Yeah,
have to
no,
be a little
that's
sketched
that's
out over
crazy.
the,
That's crazy.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, so I was like, maybe I can deal with having to log in if it means I'm being safer. But I don't know if that makes me
I
that's
feel you, especially when it's kind of like our bank. I always think about it like that. Like, definitely always have to log into your bank each time we open it.
right, right. I love the news articles and the daily lineup that IB has.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been able to understand it really yet. Like maneuver it. Like I've seen the stuff that they put on there, but I haven't been able to get through it and get what I want on there yet. I'm maybe taking a
Mm,
sell here soon on USD JPY.
mm,
Take a look at something here really quick. I do see we had news come out earlier and it wasn't super, none of it was really, this is kind of like
mm, mm.
the beauty of it too, because none of it was super far off of the consensus. And so It's
Hmm.
nice because I feel like we have been running into folders where like especially the folders that we've been waiting for where it is slightly far off of the consensus. So it's nice that we're starting to see these folders um kind of level out as we move closer to the interest rates. And just everything that's kind of been speculated around the economy is just like leveling out.
Hmm.
And I'm saying that because the people that are building their consensus or however that number is being formulated, um, it's not far off of what of where they're at. So like when I see that right now, at least, let me see USDJPY. What's going on? My thing's not loading here.
Bro, what is going on?
Oh man, there's on your brokers, your interactive brokers.
Bro, it's saying I entered a position, I think. It's not possible.
He said I didn't even hit the button.
Brother. Just gonna make sure I'm not in a position real quick, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. Um, so in the top left is that you should see like trades and orders. Do you or top right?
Orders.
But yeah, it should say like trades or orders, maybe next to like the little lock or the little contact us in the corner.
I see refer a friend,
Yeah, it should
contact
say it
us. I
up
see the
there.
lock and
If you don't see it, then you should be good.
if I'm in a position,
Yeah.
but, but yeah, I think I'm chilling. I think I'm chilling. I think I'm, yeah, I think we're good. But now I just have to figure out how to actually, what's the space in which you execute the trade on? Is it an advanced chart?
Nah, it's order entry. Where my camera, man, I can't even put. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I actually figured out. I'll show you. So I'll show you real quick. I actually figured out yesterday too. I can't trade gold right now. I have to. I sent an email because
Hmm.
I don't know why I can't. Maybe I didn't add it at first or whatnot. But now when I go to add like my trading permissions, metals aren't even on my
Uh-huh.
thing. Yeah, so it's,
Huh.
it's kind of weird. Really eyeing this. We'll see if this goes how it's supposed to. Buying a potential sell here. Want to see if price wants to get below this level of 142. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I just took a sell. See if it'll work as supposed to. All right. So what does this tell me? Available.
JPY.
Yeah, available settled cash converted and the cash needed for this order and other pending orders. Okay, equity with loan 48, change 52, post trade -4. Click here for more info. What? You're saying to me? Yes. All right. So I couldn't take that sell. That looks good though, but let's figure out why, bro. This is the beauty of starting a new platform, getting to learn it.
Right. Right.
The thing is, I've taken simulated trade, which is what I was afraid of happening. It didn't really like show me the like it felt like I did it normal, but of course having a live account in there,
Might be
this
honest.
equity with margin, this is what I need to figure out here. Balance in USD, equity with loan, initial margin, maintenance margin. Let me say this. If I did, yeah, I'm not even gonna play with it again.
And this is fun. This is gonna piss me off. So I need some coffee first.
X, bro.
So I downloaded like the Interactive Brokers Forex like layout in Traders Workstation is kind of fire. I kind of like it a lot. Um, connection lines. Um, but it has an order entry thing right here. But yeah, it's just a matter of figuring out just the size of these things.
They look like this.
Stand by. So that's like a part of it. Unlock layout to add windows.
Oh, you added the actual Forex layout.
Yeah. That where it says Forex trading. Oh, yours kind of
List.
populated a little bit different. I think you have an updated version. Mine looks the same actually.
Yeah, I'm seeing something on my end that says odd lot FX transactions. So I want to see what this is. It says for purposes of maintaining competitive bid and ask prices and optimal liquidity, a minimum size of 25,000 units or equivalent is imposed on all Ideal Pro orders. So that would be a point, be a what 25 mini lots there. And right now I'm trying to do some micro lots. So it's like it doesn't like I don't have enough funding in the account to do that. It's kind of what I'm starting to interpret here. I wanted to look up something real quick. That would have been a clean sell too. I sold back here actually. What time is it? 6:01. Yep. 6:01
Mm.
was the sell off. USDJPY. Man, I went down and I have a lot. I want to actually bring up a rabbit hole full of stuff on the yen specifically and just their money flow, their money supply, and just the recent speech from um Tamura, however you say his name, one of the members of the Bank of Japan, similar to how we always look at Fed Pal and Janet Yellen and Fed Barker. They have their own the bank members as well. Hold on, let's see.
20,000 equals zero point 0.2 lots.
Yeah. Okay. So hold on, bro. This is actually
I'm looking at the Interactive Brokers Trading Academy. Be right back. Ugh.
so this is the Ideal Pro. Is that their platform?
What was that?
What is Ideal Pro? Why is that? Is that Ideal Pro? Is that
I'm
their,
not
is that just what
sure.
their like platform is called?
Maybe.
Because it's telling me that this message from Interactive Brokers is referring to their minimum trade size requirement for Forex transactions on their Ideal Pro platform. So
Hmm.
right, like I do have, I don't know if it's the same on your end, but it's telling me that I have a minimum unit size that I can use because I got this
Hmm.
message right here. It's odd lot. So it's telling me I can only use a point, well, a 0.25, what it would be is 25,000 units or 25 mini lots. And right now I'm trying to use one micro lot.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to use 24,000 units less than what their options for smaller trades. If you want to make smaller FX trades, Interactive Broker likely offers other platforms or types that allow for smaller. Okay, so what it's probably telling me is I might have to execute these on the web. I bet on the website. Yeah, 'cause there's no way they don't allow you to use the platform. Like, I feel like I would have come across that. I still like this USD JPY entry. Once I get some time here, I want to get into just some of the stuff I was looking at yesterday. I saved a few of the articles and just how I'm connecting the dots to how it's affecting the yen. There's also something that I looked at earlier that I want to get answers to in regarding to this Tankin um, number that I saw from the yen as well, which it's just rabbit hole of stuff as I even bring it up. But I really want to figure this out because I took a trade actually yesterday. And the funny thing about it, not funny thing is I don't even know at this point because it didn't say it was in my live trades or anything. But I did take one yesterday, and that's why I'm down a dollar 75 cents right now. But let's see. Try new desktop app, third parties, log in with trading market data. You're not connected to the broker system. Yeah, but you guys said I can't trade on this.
TWS FX Trader is an order management tool that has been designed specifically for Forex traders, combining quotes from 17 of the world's largest interbank liquidity providers. We use the same smart routing technology as for US stocks and options. You can access FX Trader from the new window button on the top left in Mosaic and locate General Tools Forex, then expand to the FX Trader.
Y'all can
This
show me
completely
futures, but
customizable
why ain't y'all showing me Forex?
be modified to suit your trading preferences. The grid-like workspace can be configured to suit a trader's demands. FX Trader opens with several default currency pairs. You can edit the quotes by typing 3 letters separated by a period. For example, the British pound against the US dollar is GBP.USD. Type this ticker into a cell and hit enter. The sterling dollar quote is displayed on the screen. In another cell, type EUR.CHF and hit enter. The quote immediately displays for the euro dollar pair. The point to remember here is the ordering of the inputs. FX market convention has the pound and euro quoted as the base currency, and the US dollar is the conversion currency. In another cell, I'll type GBP and hit enter. This time, the display reveals British Pound Ideal Pro, IBKR's currency venue. By selecting Forex from the list, the display will reveal all possible pair combinations where the British pound is considered the underlying. You may enter any type of ticker into a cell in the FX Trader display, not just those for spot Forex currency pairs. You may, for example, want to monitor a bond future or an index. You can also display and trade currency futures. If you wish to compare the two quotes like for like, you can invert the display. For spot Forex quotes, each cell has an icon comprising two arrows, which when clicked will invert the quote. When a quote is inverted, an asterisk appears next to the cell, indicating that the price is inverted. If I do this to the spot quote, it will represent the existing quote in the same way the futures contract displays the number of US dollars and cents 1 unit buys. Please note that when a quote is inverted, it will not affect the default method of trading in the contract. To return to the spot quote for the currency pair, simply click on the arrows. The main focus of the cell is the price quote. On the left is the bid price, and on the right is the ask price with respect to the underlying currency, the base unit. Hovering your mouse above the bid price causes the background to turn red, indicating a cell of the base currency. If I hover the mouse above the ask cell to the right, the blue background will appear, indicating that this would generate an order to buy the base unit. The display is color-coded so that rising values are displayed in green and falling values are shown in red. Below the quote for the currency pair, you can see associated volume, which again displays green and red
All
arrows
right, I
to depict
think
changes in
I understand now.
data. Click the bid quote to generate an order to sell the currency pair. Click the ask price on the right of the individual cell to create an order to buy the pair. The order line is displayed in two places. It appears below the quote and immediately above the grid on the Orders tab. You can submit and change order attributes from either place. Time and force, quantity, order type, and price limits can each be changed before the order is submitted to Ideal Pro. Limit orders allow the investor to set a buy order below the market or a sell order above the market. A market order is designed to execute at the price available at the moment the order is transmitted. Over below the market.
Okay,
or
it's
sell-
fucking important. This video is actually clutch.
What'd you
market
find
order is
out?
designed to Ideal Pro.
Let's say.
Limit orders allow the investor to set a buy order below the market or a sell order above the market. A market order is designed to execute at the price available at the moment the order is transmitted. Over
Market.
20 order types, including trailing stop limits, brackets, limit if touched, OCA when cancels all, and scale are supported. Notice that at the top of the FX Trader is a box, which when clicked will allow instantaneous transmission of an order. Checking this box will display a warning to clients concerning the risk and responsibilities of using this feature. The cancels orders icon in the top left of each cell will request cancellation for open orders for that specific contract. Should you wish to request cancellation of all open orders simultaneously, click the cancel all icon in the upper left of the FX Trader. Once the order details are set, click transmit to send the order. You'll see the order confirmation window display with details of the order, commission, total amount, margin balances, and positions for both current and post-trade amounts. At the bottom of each cell, position information is displayed. You can keep track of your orders, transactions, and cancellations using the log tab beneath the quote panel. Use the trades tab to view status of completed and partially completed orders, price, and commission. FX Trader can be configured to enable you to determine the exact quantity for either currency. The default view is to set the quantity for the base currency only, such that if I create an order in a cell, you will see the size and limit price displayed below the quote. However, if I access the configure range at the top of the page, under the FX Trader settings menu, I can check the Allow Numerator Sizes box and click OK at the
This
bottom.
platform's OD, bro.
You can now see that a currency
Not
code
lying.
is
When we have it all figured out, it's gonna be so nice.
the base currency next to the default amount.
VXT or something like this for real.
By clicking in the currency field, I can now choose the conversion currency or other side of the pair. When I do so, the quantity field calculates the quantity to be transacted at the prevailing limit price. You can now enter the value for the non-base currency. Without configuring this way, you are limited to the base currency amount only. Click Transmit to see the order confirmation and preview the order details, and then transmit again to send the order. FX Trader can be displayed as a standalone module on your desktop, but you can also access an FX trading page from the Layout library by clicking the plus button along the bottom of the Mosaic tab. Click Open Layout Library and use the Forex filter on the left. The FX Trading layout can be added as a tab to your Mosaic view and will open whenever you log into TWS. Enter or select a currency pair and see the charts displayed. View an order entry window with active orders or trades, and you can see the latest economic events and filter news for a currency, as the euro is shown here. If I choose a different currency, see the charts and order entry adjust automatically. Back on FX Trader, use the right-click menu on the cell you want charted. Follow the expansion menu for analysis and select New Chart. You can see your order displayed here, as well as may choose to directly trade from the chart as well. That concludes this lesson on trading using TWS FX Trader. Thanks for joining us. Cell position information is displayed.
That didn't really tell me much regarding.
Ha. Ha. You piece of, so this is what I need. So right now I got my Ideal Pro FX. And this is Ideal Pro, offers traders direct access to interbank market for orders of 25,000 USD and higher. I need to switch it to this one, but it does not actually let me because that one says it does not need to meet 25,000 units USD or equivalent, even though the spreads might be a little wider, which is fine. Why can't I switch it though? Okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay, so how do I go from Ideal Pro? How do I take my Ideal Pro Interactive Brokers account and switch it to just Ideal, the one that does not require $25,000 of capital for USD? How do I change my Interactive Brokers account within Interactive Brokers when it comes to going from Ideal Pro to just a normal Ideal account? These USD JPY got some buy momentum out of nowhere. Dollar bought. Any news just come out? Take a look at some real quick. Oh, no news came out actually. Stock market is about to open. Yeah, that's potentially why you got pre-market pre-market opening over there in the stock market. So maybe that's why we're getting some of that dollar movement. Let's take a look at pre-market. Oh, this freaking money, bro. If it respects that level there. I need. I think I know exactly where I messed up. Oh no, because I
Mm-hmm.
ended up doing like, oh no, oh no. No, there is something that what issue are you having on your end?
Um,
The unit sizes?
oh, yeah, so the limit sizes, so I figured out the contract types ish, some of them at least. Like the market execution will enter you in the market like right where price is at with
Yeah, that's the market execution is
the
normally what
limit.
we're used to.
Yes, yes. But I am still trying to figure out just how to configure
Hold on. It
because it allows
it
you to
has to
like
have me in a
buy ors. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I might be in a trade right now, bro, because this shit just changed my net liquidity. I mean, it only changed it by two
Did
cents,
it?
but it did change it. It was at 48 and 5 cents. Or actually 48. Yeah, no, it's actually 48 and 50 cents. So hold on. Am I in a trade right now, bro?
I think
But it doesn't
nah,
say
but
I
it's gonna be
am
crazy.
log for yeah, and whatever. I don't think I am. But I do know how to get out of this shit. I need to change. I don't want the iBot. I do want it in dark mode. Settings. Open another account. Market data subscriptions. Market data subscriptions. Edit. Ideal Pro FX. That's what I need to change.
Where I think I'm in a trade right now.
He
I
said
have
I'm in a
been.
trade. Nah, I have that same feeling. Just hope it goes in our direction. What the frick? Automatically, you are able to subscribe to the following real-time services. You automatically subscribe to the snapshot. Change that. So I don't know how to remove my account from. Actually, in a trade.
You can keep track of your orders, transactions, and cancellations using the log tab beneath the quote panel. Transmit to send the order. You'll see the order confirmation window display with details of the order, commission, total amount, margin balances, and positions for both current and post-trade amounts. At the bottom of each cell, position information is displayed. You can keep track of your orders, transactions, and cancellations using the log tab beneath the quote panel. Use the trades tab to view status of completed and partially completed orders, price, and commission. FX Trader can be configured to enable you to determine the exact quantity for either currency. The default view is to set the quantity for the base currency only, such that if I create an order in a cell, you will see the size and limit price displayed below the quote. However, if I access the configure range at the top of the page under the FX Trader settings menu, I can check the allow numerator sizes box and click OK at the bottom of the window to return. You can now see that a currency column has been added to the working orders display. It populates with the base currency next to the default amount in the adjoining quantity field. By clicking in the currency field, I can now choose the conversion currency or other side of the pair. When I do so, the quantity field calculates the quantity to be transacted at the prevailing limit price. You can now enter the value for the non-base currency. Without configuring this way, you are limited to the base currency amount only. Click Transmit to see the order confirmation and preview the order details, and then transmit again to send the order. FX Trader can be displayed as a standalone module on your desktop, but you can also access an FX trading page from the layout library by clicking the plus button along the bottom of the Mosaic tab. Click Open Layout Library and use the Forex filter on the left. The FX trading layout can be added as a tab to your Mosaic view and will open whenever you log into TWS. Enter or select a currency pair and see the charts displayed. View an order entry window with active orders or trades, and you can see the latest economic events and filter news for a currency, as the euro is shown here. If I choose a different currency, see the charts and order entry adjust automatically. Back on FX Trader, use the right-click menu on the cell you want charted. Follow the expansion menu for analysis and select New Chart. You can see your order displayed here, as well as may choose to directly trade from the chart as well. That concludes this lesson on trading using TWS FX Trade.
I'm about to make a young withdrawal to oh, see, it says I only have $34 available for withdrawal. Interesting. Yeah, just because I'm slightly slightly confused.
Bro, I'm over here just looking through stuff.
Yeah, and it's so like on my end, the only issue I'm having is when I enter, it's basically telling me I don't have enough equity, and so what I'm seeing is I have something called ideal in like my market permissions. Um, there's like two different ones. There's an ideal and there's an ideal pro.
Hmm.
The ideal pro is the one that requires that 25,000 units. And then the which would mean I would need shoot at least because they have a 50 leverage. So I would at least need $500 to make the minimum lot size.
Mm-hmm.
But the ideal, just the normal ideal, doesn't have any requirements. But what I'm having an issue doing is getting it switched to that ideal. Um, so I might just submit a ticket. In the meantime, so I don't want this to mess with anything else. So let me do this actually. Here, can you make me one, please? Can you make me one? Yes. What is she doing in there? Like she's yelling.
In this video, we'll offer some insights into the complexities of trading stocks in a currency other than your base account unit. As with domestic investments, buying and selling shares in overseas companies contains several trading risks. However, there's also the added layer of exchange rate fluctuations, which may adversely or positively impact your profits and losses. In fact, currency movements can wipe out gains on your underlying investment. And because we are discussing overseas trades, there's an associated settlement concern, which can further confound your trading activity due to holidays in the country where your trade settles. Moreover, you may need additional market data subscriptions. This is especially true if you're seeking live market data for those stocks you're either holding or simply monitoring. Now, you can have various outcomes, whether you decide to manage your exchange rate risk in a cash account or borrow on margin using a portfolio margin loan. And this is mainly due to the movements in share prices in combination with shifts in the value of foreign currencies. For example, if you purchase shares of stock using a foreign currency, you may suffer losses solely on the back of a weakening of that currency versus your base account unit. Put this simply, if I exchange $100 for 91.50 worth of Swiss francs, I may then invest that 91.50 in a company valued in Swiss francs. However, if the exchange rate between the US dollar and Swiss franc changes over the time my shares are held, I may only receive 90 US dollars when I sell those shares in my local currency, resulting in a loss of $10. Of course, the opposite may also occur when I may gain from the currency fluctuation. I will explore more about exchange rate risk in foreign currency stock trading in a later video. It's important to keep in mind that your P&L can be affected by exchange rate movements, even if the share
Jesus Christ, gold.
TWS FX Trader is an order management tool that has been designed specifically for Forex traders, combining quotes from 17 of the world's largest interbank liquidity providers. We use the same smart routing technology as for US stocks and options. You can access FX Trader from the new window button on the top left in Mosaic and locate General Tools Forex, then expand to the FX Trader. This completely customizable system provides an optimized trading interface that can be modified to suit your trading preferences. The grid-like workspace can be configured to suit a trader's demands. FX Trader opens with several default currency pairs. You can edit the quotes by typing 3 letters separated by a period. For example, the British pound against the US dollar is GBP.USD. Type this ticker into a cell and hit enter. The sterling dollar quote is displayed on the screen. In another cell, type EUR.CHF and hit enter. The quote immediately displays for the euro dollar pair. The point to remember here is the ordering of the inputs. FX market convention has the pound and euro quoted as the base currency, and the US dollar is the conversion currency. In another cell, I'll type GBP and hit enter. This time, the display reveals British Pound Ideal Pro, IBKR's currency venue. By selecting Forex from the list, the display will reveal all possible pair combinations where the British Pound is considered the underlying. You may enter any type of ticker into a cell in the FX Trader display, not just those for spot Forex currency pairs. You may, for example, want to monitor a bond future or an index. You can also display and trade currency futures. If you wish to compare the 2 quotes like for like, you can invert the display. For spot Forex quotes, each cell has an icon comprising 2 arrows, which when clicked will invert the quote. When a quote is inverted, an asterisk appears next to the cell, indicating that the price is inverted. If I do this to the spot quote, it will represent the existing quote in the same way the futures contract displays the number of US dollars and cents 1 unit buys. Please note that when a quote is inverted, it will not affect the default method of trading in the contract. To return to the spot quote for the currency pair, simply click on the arrows. The main focus of the cell is the price quote. On the left is the bid price, and on the right is the ask price with respect to the underlying currency, the base unit. Hovering your mouse above the bid price causes the background to turn red, indicating a cell of the base currency. If I hover the mouse above the ask cell to the right, the blue background will indicate this would generate in order to buy the base unit. The display is color-coded so that rising values are displayed in green and falling values are shown in red. Below the quote for the currency pair, you can see associated volume, which again displays green and red arrows to depict changes in volume associated with the changing bid and ask prices. Click the bid quote to generate the order to sell the currency pair. Click the ask price on the right of the individual cell to create an order to buy the pair. The order line is displayed in 2 places. It appears below the quote and immediately above the grid on the orders tab. You can submit and change order attributes from either place. Time of force, quantity, order type, and price limits can each be changed before the order is submitted to Ideal Pro. Limit orders allow the investor to set a buy order below the market or a sell order above the market. The market order is designed to execute at the price available at the moment the order is transmitted. Over 20 order types, including trailing stop limits, brackets, limit if touched, OCA one cancels all, and scale are supported. Notice that at the top of the FX Trader is a box which when clicked will allow instantaneous transmission of an order. Checking this box will display a warning to clients concerning the risk and responsibilities of using this feature. The cancels orders icon in the top left of each cell will request cancellation for open orders for that specific contract. Should you wish to request cancellation of all open orders simultaneously, click the Cancel All icon in the upper left of the FX Trader. Once the order details are set, click Transmit to send the order. You'll see the order confirmation window display with details of the order, commission, total amount, margin balances, and positions for both current and post-trade amounts. At the bottom of each cell, position information is displayed. You can keep track of your orders, transactions, and cancellations using the Log tab beneath the full panel. Use the Trades tab to view status of completed and partially completed orders, price, and commission. FX Trader can be configured to enable you to determine the exact quantity for either currency. The default view is to set the quantity for the base currency only, such that if I create an order in a cell, you will see the size and limit price displayed below the quote. However, if I access the configure range at the top of the page under the FX Trader settings menu, I can check the allow numerator sizes box and click OK at the bottom of the window to return. You can now see that a currency column has been added to the working orders display. It populates with the base currency next to the default amount in the adjoining quantity field. By clicking in the currency field, I can now choose the conversion currency or other side of the pair. When I do so, the quantity field calculates the quantity to be transacted at the prevailing limit price. You can now enter the value for the non-base currency. Without configuring this way, you are limited to the base currency amount only. Click Transmit to see the order confirmation and preview the details, and then transmit again to the order. FX Trader can be displayed as a standalone module on your desktop, but you can also access an FX trading page from the Layout library by clicking the plus button along the bottom of the Mosaic tab. Click Open Layout Library and use the Forex filter on the left. The FX Trading layout can be added as a tab to your Mosaic view and will open whenever you log into TWS. Enter or select a currency pair and see the charts display. View an order entry window with active orders or trades, and you can see the latest economic news and filter news for a currency, as the euro is shown here. If I choose a different currency, see the charts and order entry just automatically. Back on FX Trader, use the right-click menu on the cell you want charted. Follow the expansion menu for analysis and select New Chart. You can see your order displayed here, as well as may choose to directly trade from the chart as well. That concludes this lesson on trading using TWS FX Trader. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, bro. It looks like I still got some figuring out to do. Damn. But yeah, I'm with you just as far as the size in which the contracts have to be. Um yeah, bro. It's strange. 'Cause, like with the currency pairs, so, like not speaking on gold, that you can like buy or sell yen specifically or the US dollar specifically. Oh wait, no. Oh, it's strange. It's strange.
Yeah, so from we would probably just do the keep it on USD all the time, just because it's easy for us
Mm,
to calculate the units. Uh,
mhm,
but it's literally that if you go to your settings and account
mhm,
settings on the right side, it has that you see where it says like them Did you get into that window yet where it says market data subscriptions, I believe it is? And then it shows,
In settings.
yeah, in settings. This is on the website too.
Mm,
So not like the trader workstation.
so,
But in the meantime, I'm actually right now I'm trying to put some money back into my KOT account
mhm.
just because while I'm figuring this out, I do not want to not be able to execute on this volatile market, especially as I think about next week. Maybe not today so much, but definitely next week, and still a lot of time left in today. Like stuff always works out like that though. When the time comes, it's like, oh man, this is actually a lot
Mhm.
different. There's some shit to figure out.
Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah. Mhm.
Let's see. Get that. Still like this USD JPY position. We'll get into some charts here. I'm gonna I just sent some funding to my KOT Forex account. Withdraw the funding that I had in my Interactive Brokers. I left $5 in there so that my account didn't get deactivated. But while I'm figuring out exactly how I can get my account in the position that I needed to be, I sent a ticket over to Interactive Brokers. You know, see if customer service can do its thing. You know, when we think about a good broker, customer service is actually something we could get a good trial run on with stuff like this and see how responsive and the solutions they can provide for us. See any news for the rest of today? You got some news still for today. No like high impact folders. Um, but I'm still really curious to see how these auction folders, these bond folders play out as far as their rates goes. Now the 30-year mortgage rates, I'm not really sure what those are regarding. 30-year mortgage rate, is that just so this might be just strictly pertaining to the housing market. 8-week auction, 4-week auction, 30-year bond auction, medium impact folder. United States monthly Bentley damn, I cannot talk. Monthly budget statement comes out today. That's actually being listed as a medium impact folder And this is similar to like imports and exports in terms of the negative number represents the amount of spending, um, or a positive number would represent that we are having a trade surplus. So the consensus around that number is actually that we go up about 100 billion from last, let's see, when did that release? Last month? Yep. 100 billion increase from last month in terms of how much the US is spending is the projected consensus. Or those are the same thing? So that'll come out in 3 hours, 30-year bond in 2 hours, and then another, 2 8-week bill auctions in about an hour. And so I'm going to be looking at all those, especially the ones that have to deal with the rates, right? That just have interest rates on them. Not so much the 30-year mortgage rate, 15-year mortgage rate. I haven't dove into how those affect yet. But I am very aware of these government securities. So I'll just be looking to see if the actual result is lower than the previous result, just to see if money is coming into those government securities or moving away from them. Um, Similar to something like this, actually. Let me see if I can be able to find that article again on USDJPY. Um, Actually, I put it in the Discord. I'll find it here quickly. Cause yeah, I went down just the same type of stuff I'm looking at for the US dollar right now in terms of investments, in terms of the government securities, and just how the money is flowing in and out is kind of where my curiosity is every day. It just gets higher and higher. Um, and just trying to figure out where the money trail leads. What is that term they say? Follow the money. Follow the money. And so, not that one. So there's this one here. Mitsui and Co. doubles size of share buyback to up to fill 400 billion yen. There was that one. And then there was another article I had saw from the same company. And then there was another one I had saw from the same company. So I was like, all right, what what is this? This has to mean something. Um, but what does it mean that they were the buybacks and whatnot? I saw that as putting money back into the Japanese yen economy, which is going to bring value to their yen. Yesterday, the Bank of Japan member emphasized, encouraged, inspired the monetary policy of the Bank of Japan to be increased to 1% from the 0.25 that it's at now. So the increasing of those rates should bring value back to the yen. And so I was seeing all this money being put back into the yen, which would work exactly how we would need it to for our USD Japanese yen pair, and just the movement that I've been seeing there for just continuing bearish is where I'm still sitting at. Pull up that article. That's the thing, those TradingView articles move quickly. Let me see. Japanese stocks. This is a new one, but it kind of goes hand in hand with exactly what I'm talking about. Japanese stocks see biggest weekly foreign outflow in 6 weeks. Japanese stocks witnessed the largest weekly foreign outflow in about 6 weeks as a stronger yen and renewed concerns about U.S. economic growth dampened risk appetite. Overseas investors offloaded a net 902 billion yen of Japanese stocks during this week, marking their largest weekly net selling since March 16th. So this is saying a lot of money's been going out of the yen. Exchange data also shows heavy selling by foreigners as they ditch stocks worth a net 823 billion yen in cash equity. Certain buddies growth. Yeah, this is mm, mm. This is interesting right here. It says so the first part of the article was basically talking about how all the money is all in within the Japanese stocks are flowing out. So money is, stocks are being sold, stocks are being liquidated, and stuff is being sold out of the Japanese stocks. And then this little paragraph here, meanwhile, foreigners made their largest purchase of short-term Japanese bonds in 4 months by acquiring 2.5 trillion yen of notes. They also bought 452 billion yen of long-term instruments after selling 1.4 trillion yen this week. So let me actually get some context here and figure out how much yen, how many dollars 2.5 billion yen is.
2.5 billion yen. My guess is going to be 2.5 billion. Couple
No.
hundred million. No. 50 over or under 100 mil.
17 mil.
17. Okay.
17 mil.
Yeah.
So they bought $17 million worth of short-term, specifically short-term Japanese bonds. Interesting. All this is telling me is money is flowing in and out of the yen. Um, I already hold the sentiment that the yen is going to appreciate just based on, here we go, BOJ's Tamura cannot say whether we could raise rates at the end of the year. It's just funny, all these articles that come out, a weekend is being reversed somewhat. Upside to inflation has subsided somewhat when compared to USD JPY being at 160.
The master bloomer entry on gold this morning would have been crazy. Just throwing that out there. Just a little back test on that real quick. $290.
Yeah,
More of it.
Gold's one of those pairs that I can't even look at anymore because, oh my gosh.
Yes, sir.
I just want to work within my means right now because no, it's I've just been getting so caught up in this freaking these macros, bro. This market is just so just love this market. BOJ member Naoki Tamura Just make sure I'm saying her name right. His name. On Thursday, the central bank. Look at this. Just oh, look at this. So I just talked about the 17 million USD, 4 billion or yeah, 4 billion yen that was put into short-term securities. All right, so what do we know about government securities? We know that the central bank and the central government, these are how those transactions go about. We know that the central bank of a country purchases government securities to help money flow. Um, and we know that the Bank of Japan, if we go back to this article right here, and I'm gonna come back to that one. This is actually perfect. Where is it at? Japanese stocks right here. Right, we know foreign investors made their largest purchase, the largest purchase of short-term Japanese bonds in 4 months, right? And then we go back to this article. So hold on to that one. Right, then we go back to this article. Yen remains hawkish, or yen remains supported by hawkish Bank of Japan, which means they're supporting raising rates, right? The BOJ board member said on Thursday that the central bank must push up short-term rates to at least 1% through fiscal 2026 to stably achieve the 2% inflation target. So he is encouraging that the central bank increases the rates specifically for short-term rates, the same type of short-term securities potentially all the money is moving into. And so what should that do to the yen? Should bring value to it. We aren't seeing that yet, which is fine. Let's go to Mativ. Where is that at? JPY. Okay, so we take a look at JPY. I actually want to mark something up real quick on this. Let's take a look at the hour. All right, so this is just the JPY chart. Let's dial it back a little bit more, actually.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I just over the weekend gonna do uh some more get more into depth into figuring out this IB. If it's really a matter of the capital, the capital restriction. If so, then I imagine I'll kind of set a mark, kind of transition back to KOT for now. And then, once I get to a certain threshold, then transfer over to IB. Because yeah, I don't want to miss out on any more weeks moving forward here. So we'll figure out where we stand over the weekend, and then yeah, come Monday there'll be a decision either way.
Yeah, no, I'm
it's
right there
hard.
with you. Like you said, I was actually getting annoyed that I was so I was like, right, gotta get off of this shit for now.
Yeah, and I mean it makes sense. It
Uh,
would. It makes sense. It makes
yeah.
sense. That wouldn't surprise me at all. There being, kind of a minimum threshold to utilize this platform. Um,
Yeah,
but
and
yeah,
well, I
we
know
will
that we
see.
can actually switch it. I just don't know how. Like, so
Yeah, okay.
it was something definitely during the setup process that
Mhm.
I know I was clicking buttons to try to get that shit to say, excuse my language, but get it to say activated. Like I had tried to do it like 5 times that day.
Mhm.
It's just not working. So yeah, we'll figure it out though. Either way, it definitely does not change us getting on that platform um
No,
at
not
some
at all.
point.
Not at all.
I'm just marking up USD JPY right here. So this is on Matif, and I'm actually just looking at JPY. Excuse me, not USD, just JPY. Um, Kind of want to see where it could potentially head on us. Hmm. JPY moving right on a daily, sitting right on a daily high back on August 6th. Mm, mm, weekly. All right,
I've
so
been
I'm like what
watching
I'm.
this. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead. You talk. Go ahead.
I was gonna
Mhm.
say I'm liking what I'm seeing right now on JPY. As
Mhm.
I still hold the sentiment of JPY moving, and not USD JPY, but just the yen. We're talking about the yen and that country's currency appreciating um, right on this weekly level here that we have supporting us, right? And aside from like the fundamental aspects, just strictly talking technicals, sitting on a clean weekly area that's supporting price here. We saw that right in this level prior to this move down right here from JPY, there was a decent area of inefficient price action there. So that would have looked something like this, right? Something like this prior to that move, right? So now that inefficiency of price action at a key level being my 1 hour weekly decision making level. So we get that respect there. There is an inefficiency above where we're currently at right now on the 1 hour, right? So we can see that it already got filled on my 4 hours. So I honestly don't even want to see that there. But what do we have right here is just it's sitting in between these two areas. Um, Normally, when I see something like this, just this strong bullish move, I'm like, okay, price has to come back down there. But it's just a little different in this scenario because I'm just looking at a JPY. And so while it potentially could in the future, I that's why I really like the higher time frames in this instance because thinking about where things are right now for the yen, um, and this weekly level that it's sitting on right now, if it can just stay above this level, I can definitely see us coming somewhere in this range, right? And then potentially coming back down to take out these inefficiencies. But the same inefficiencies I see here on the weekly, I see up here on the weekly, right? So, yeah, so I'm seeing that there. Uh, so yeah, I pretty much just want to see price play in between these areas on the yen. There is some news later today on the yen. Um, Bill auctions, right, which will be correlated exactly what I spoke about a second ago with the increase of the short-term securities that have gone into the yen recently. Industrial production, that's just stuff that's going to contribute to the GDP for this country. So just thinking about how this country is improving using our macro knowledge that we've gained on the USD side and just translating it over to how it applies to the JPY, right? And we'd see that their previous data was 7.9, right? And what are they seeing? They're seeing an increase, right? Meaning their economy is doing better, meaning that the more people are spending, and the more people are spending, the more people are earning, the better their economy is doing and the more value that comes to the yen. So we want to see these numbers go up for the yen, which in turn would support not an ad, but price staying above this weekly level. So I want to see that um, for the rest of today, throughout the rest of the week. Not any JPY news. Tomorrow we do have some USD news, but as we know, Fridays are my favorite trading days. Just kidding. They're not at all. I don't like them. So this is mine. $65% of people are longing USD JPY right now. 35% are shorting. I'm on the 35% team of USD JPY currently. Take a look at gold. Look at that move, man. So clean right there.
It's be
Just how these decision-making zone levels communicate with one another. 4 o'clock. So beautiful right there. So let's look at this real quick. Look at this. All right. And bro, so we get this inefficiency at, oh, so this was yesterday. So this is when they got, oh, dude, that's crazy. So yesterday, this is when we had news that supported the dollar, bullish, strong sell-off, consolidated. Oh, that's the fill right there. So it did fill that imbalance immediately, but then just consolidated at that level for the rest of the day. And as we moved towards this morning, moved right back towards that news level that really wasn't a strong level because of this data that news had here wasn't like super strong to support this going bearish. Then we got that fill decision making zone created this morning at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. We get this candle because we get news at 5:30 that supports the current sentiment of the dollar and that it is not doing any better, follows the consensus of the entire market, right? Clean move up, which in turn, we probably got the exact opposite this morning. Yep, exact opposite on the dollar there. That's so beautiful. The dollar moves through a decision-making zone, decision-making levels on my 1 hour. Yep, yep. Dollar moves through that decision-making level on my 1 hour. So clean there. Maybe to come attack this 1 hour or this area. See what happens there.
Mhm, 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 money. Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna get going on some social stuff here over the next couple hours. Gonna record probably I'm probably gonna record four of our education videos today. That's a go. That's a go. Got 2 scripted already, so I gotta work on 2 more scripts.
Yeah, I gotta definitely knock out those today. I'm one of those people, bro. I freaking take so many damn takes. That shit, and I just get annoyed. I'm like, bro, I need to take a step away.
I feel you, dude. I
But
feel you. I feel you.
stop trying to be so perfect. That's the issue I have.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to remove myself from that as much as possible. 'Cause this is not, this is
Bro,
not gonna be.
especially in this, like in this space too, like I see so much BS and it's just, yeah. Just see so much BS going on. It's like we don't have to be so hard on myself. That's the issue. Need a freaking haircut. You work today?
Well, all right, life. No, I'm off. I'm off. I'm off. You
Nah, I'm off today too.
off today too. All right. Shit, we meant to link up.
Yeah, I was gonna say
This
we
one
go with
can.
Pops, maybe.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll shoot him a text. See what he's on later this evening. Shouldn't be doing anything. Yeah. Our
All
live
right.
stream. Today we fought through trying to configure some IBs, interactive brokers. Like I said, some a decision on that will be made as we move into next trading session. I'm wanting to get in there and execute live positions today. Wasn't able to get to that. But either with our previous broker or IB, either way, we'll have it figured out and be ready to execute live positions going next week. We do not want to miss out on another week of price action. But yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it for this one. I believe this was number 260.
261.
261. Yeah, so we're getting there. Pushing three. Pushing three. All right, everyone. We'll see you same time, same place on
Who's
Tuesday.